Astrology isn't just about signs and symbols. It's a tool for navigating real life. Hello, and welcome to Astrology with Alisa. I'm your host, Alisa Dixon, and I'm so glad you're here. Let's dive in. Last week was a rough one, like emotionally and energetically. It just knocked me sideways. And I'll tell you what happened, because maybe you've had a week like this too. It started off okay. Monday was fine. Tuesday started out normal enough. But then things started piling up. One frustration after another. Little things, but they kept adding up. And before I knew it, I was so frustrated and upset, and then overwhelmed, because when I had to take time to fix all the things that were going wrong, it took away from all the things I had planned to do, and then I felt behind and very stressed out. And then I found myself on a long car ride with my kids, bickering in the back seat. You know, the classic sibling stuff. I asked them to stop. I had to ask a second time and a third, but they kept going, as kids do. And I lost it. I yelled really loud in the small space of a car, which made it even louder. I took their tablets. I laid down consequences. It was an explosion, not a moment of calm parenting. And in that moment, that mom-splosion, it wasn't just about my frustration and anger over their behavior in the car. It was about everything that had gone wrong that day. I just broke. I took everything out on them. By the end of the car ride, nobody was talking. We got to where we were going, did what we were there to do, and then we had to get back in the car for another long drive home. That ride was a little better, but not much. The air was still thick from the blow-up. To their credit, they were on their best behavior, but I was physically and emotionally exhausted. And honestly, I didn't feel bad about the consequences I had doled out, but I did feel really bad about how I reacted. And when I woke up Wednesday morning, I just felt sad. I don't like being that mom, the screamy mom, the version of me that can't keep her cool. And what started as one bad afternoon turned into a couple of days of headache and heartache. So, what do you do when you feel like that? When your nervous system is on edge, your emotions are running the show, and you just don't feel like yourself. For me, it was a reminder to come back to something I always talk about, your moon. Because when life gets overwhelming, when you're stressed or angry or ashamed or just tapped out, it's your moon sign that holds the key. Your moon is your emotional body. It's what you need to feel safe, seen, and soothed. And most of the time, we're not even consciously aware of it. But when stress hits, that's when your moon takes the wheel. It's how you react on instinct. It's what your heart cries out for when you're struggling. And for me, I've got a Capricorn moon, which means when I'm not okay, I need to go into work mode. By Friday, after swimming in sadness, guilt, and frustration for 2 days, I buried myself in work. I got things done, checked boxes, tied up loose ends. And you know what? It helped. That's what Capricorn moons do. We process emotions through productivity. We climb our way out of emotional chaos one task at a time. But here's the thing. That's not the secret sauce for everyone. Not everyone feels better by getting stuff done. So I wanted to share this with you, a guide for how to do your moon when you're stressed based on your natal moon sign. So let's go through the moon signs by element, and I'll share how each one can take care of themselves when life gets overwhelming. So the fire moon signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Fire moons need movement, action, a spark to reignite their inner flame. If you have an Aries moon, you need to move your body and let off steam. Go for a run or a boxing class or dance it out. You feel better when you physically express your frustration. Just don't punch anyone. Aries may be the warrior, but a punching bag is a much better option. If you have a Leo moon, you need to feel seen and special again. Dress up, make something beautiful, get with your entourage, your people, and do something fun. Leo moons often need creative, playful joy to come back online. If you have a Sagittarius moon, you need space and freedom, a change of scenery. Get outside, go on an adventure, even something small like a scavenger hunt. Do something that helps you zoom out and reconnect with your bigger picture. Plan a trip, laugh, be silly and be free. That's the secret for Sag moons. Now, the Earth moon signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Earth moons need to feel grounded. They need stability, routines, and physical comforts. If you have a Taurus moon, you need to calm your nervous system through the senses. Wrap yourself in soft blankets or take a bath. Eat delicious food and listen to your favorite music. Don't underestimate the power of stillness and beauty. Taurus moons just need to be. If you have a Virgo moon, you feel better when life feels in order and purposeful. You need to clean something out, organize something, whether it's a drawer, an area of your house, or just your thoughts. Make a list and tackle it. Check things off. You feel better when you can bring structure to the chaos. If you have a Capricorn moon, that's me. We feel better when we accomplish something. Productivity is what soothes us. We don't need rest, we need results. Work on something that can produce something tangible. Progress is our version of peace. Now, the water moon signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Water moons need emotional release and safe spaces, and they sometimes need to retreat. If you're a Cancer moon, you need a cozy cocoon. Curl up at home, connect with someone you trust, cry if you need to. Let yourself be soft. Give yourself the comfort you so often give to others. If you're a Scorpio moon, you need privacy. You feel things very deeply, but you don't want to show it. So go inward. Take the alone time you need and let it pass like a storm. Because even though you appear calm, you are storming inside. Journaling or losing yourself in a powerful movie can help you move through your emotions without exploding. If you're a Pisces moon, you need to escape for a little while. Dream, listen to music, meditate, take a nap. Pisces moons heal through imagination and connection with something spiritual or dreamy. Now, the air moon signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Air sign moons need communication, perspective, and fresh air. If you're a Gemini moon, you need to move the information through you to understand how you feel. You need to talk it out, or text it out, or do a voice memo, or journal. You can write out your feelings, but however you do it, you feel better when you give your thoughts room to move and bounce around. If you're a Libra moon, you need peace and harmony. Have a peaceful conversation with someone you trust, someone who can meet you halfway. Libra moons thrive on balance and calm surroundings. Beauty also matters. Light a candle, bring in music or art. That's what will bring you back to center. If you're an Aquarius moon, you need a big picture view. Zoom out. You need to detach emotionally, but in a healthy way. Read something inspiring, or better yet, connect with your community or to a cause that reminds you of the bigger picture. And spend time with people who get you. So hopefully, sign by sign, this gives you an idea of how to lift yourself out of tough emotions when you need it. And here's something else. It's one thing to know your own moon sign and what nurtures you. But if you know the moon signs of the people closest to you, your partner, your kids, your siblings, your friends, your parents, then you can actually help them nurture themselves too. We are always looking for ways to support the people we love, to lift them up when they're feeling low. But sometimes we give them what we would want instead of what they really need. That's where the moon comes in. Because if you know their moon sign, you'll have a better sense of how to support them emotionally, especially when they're going through a tough time. And sometimes it's not about saying the right thing. Sometimes it's just about creating space for them to do their moon. Maybe your Sagittarius moon child needs more laughter, a spontaneous adventure, permission to be silly again. Maybe your Cancer moon partner needs a quiet night in, no questions, just presence and comfort. Maybe your Gemini moon friend needs you to listen while they talk in circles until it all makes sense. This is one of the most powerful ways I use astrology in real life to understand and support the people I love. I live with a house full of very different moon signs. My husband is an Aquarius moon, my kids are both Sagittarius moons, and I'm a Capricorn moon. That's air, fire, and earth. Completely different emotional wiring, completely different needs. And understanding that has helped me show up for them in ways that actually make them feel seen, supported, and safe. And I don't always get it right, especially not last week when I completely lost it on my kids. But knowing their moon signs helps me course correct. It reminds me that they don't need the same things I do. They need what speaks to them, their way of processing, their way of healing. And when I remember that, we can all climb out of the hard moments a little more gently, together. So here's my little moon sign challenge for you this week. Find out the moon signs of the people in your closest circle, your household, your partner, your best friend, your child, and start noticing how their emotional instincts show up. Then look for moments to gently support them in doing their moon, especially when they're under stress. You don't need to fix everything, you just need to meet them where they are. That's the magic of the moon. And if you don't know your moon sign yet, or if you want to dig deeper, I'd love to help you. You can book a reading with me anytime at www.astrologywithalisa.com. We can explore your moon sign, your chart, and all the ways you can feel more emotionally supported by yourself and by others. Thanks again for listening, and take care. I'll see you next time. Hey, Astro friends, if you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend, follow the show, or leave a review. Let's keep growing this beautiful little community together.